Tell us your name, where you're from, and your astrological sign, please.
My astrological sign? Why the hell do you need my astro?
Leo.
All right. My name is Peter Frank, and I'm initially from Escanaba, Michigan. That's where I grew up ever since I was 6 years old. I spent the last 5 months in Appleton, Wisconsin, setting up my unicycle for long distance travel for a trip like this. And my astrological sign, if you absolutely deem it necessary to know, my astrological sign is a Leo.
It's great. Met a lot of great Leos along the way. So, unicycle, when did you pick it up?
I picked it up when I was 11. My brother taught me. Actually, it was at a Thanksgiving meal, and as far as I can remember, my brother brought his unicycle. Hey there, little puppy. What are you doing, silly guy? Look at how small this thing is. He's like a little rat dog. Oh, you should lick my face.
What brought you here to the Heist today?
Well, right now, I started my unicycle trip across the country, 2,000 miles for charity, about 3 days ago. And over the last 3 days, it's been quite the journey, and I've met some pretty crazy people. I signed into a campground this afternoon, and when I signed in, I had 2 20s in my pocket, and the campground cost $30. So the only other person in the campground, which was Scott and his girlfriend upstairs, two beautiful musicians. I asked them if they had change for a 20, and fortunately they had $21 bills. So they gave me $21 bills. I paid the fee, and then I went over there and talked to them, and they told me about their story. And I just thought that was so mesmerizing. And they told me that they were playing at this place called the Heist. And my friend came out to see me today, and she drove me out here. And I've met some amazing people since I've been here. I've had the greatest night out here at the Heist. It's just absolutely incredible.
So this trip that you're on, what are you? You're doing it to raise some money. Tell us a little bit about that, please.
Well, actually, when I was 14 years old, I was hiding in a leaf pile on my friend as she went in for dinner. And while I was hiding in the leaf pile, there were a couple of kids that drove through and ran me over, unaware that I was hiding underneath the leaf pile. I broke 14 bones, including my L1 and L2 vertebrae. Which is, as you know, detrimental. If that would have been an inch higher, I would have been paralyzed from the waist down for the rest of my life. I have 3 titanium rods in my body, and a lot of just complications over the years. And I went into a week-long medically induced coma after I woke up. The doctor told me that I would never be able to unicycle again. And after I got out of the wheelchair, I relearned how to walk. After I was out of the walker, the first thing I did was I started unicycling. And for the last 5 years of my life, I've just been unicycling every single day, as much as I can. And I've finally found a way over the last 2 years of planning to give back in such a way to help society and help the world in a different way. So I want to give back to the organization that gave my family a place to stay while I was in the hospital recovering. That way I could have my family there as support as I was recovering. So I'm very thankful towards the Beacon House in Marquette. And I just want to raise money for them by unicycling across America.
Awesome. And where do people go? It's on your shirt here. Is that there's links to Beacon House there, or
yeah.
You know?
So my website that I made, that acts as a gateway for all of my links. It acts as a gateway for all my videos, and as well as the Beacon House donation page. That way I can raise money for that charity. I have everything mapped out there, including my live location. So if anybody's ever curious on how far along I am on my trip, I have my route mapped out and where I currently am.
Cool. And then what if people want to help you personally to get along this journey, you know?
Okay.
How can they do that?
Well, first of all, I don't expect people to donate to me, because the main reason why I'm doing this is to help and give back. But if people do deem it necessary to help me financially along this trip, I would, first of all, mostly be very thankful, but I do have a Patreon and a GoFundMe set up, and that's also through my website, but I keep that on the very bottom, just because I want to have people see the donation page first. I went through 8 years of Boy Scouting from 10 to 18. I graduated from Boy Scouts and became an Eagle Scout in September of 2019.
Nice.
So I've gone through a lot of survival skills and know how to take care of myself in extreme situations. And I've also went through the last 2 years of teaching myself different foraging skills as well, just in case I do not have the financial stability to feed myself every day. So I'm not at all worried about eating every day or getting everything I need. I do plan to finish this trip across the country because it means a lot to me and what I'm representing it for.
Your journey is starting where and ending where?
I started in Appleton, Wisconsin, and I'm ending in Phoenix, Arizona. It's actually funny because the last 5 months of my life was spent at my brother's house in Appleton, and my sister lives in Phoenix, Arizona. So I'm basically going on a ride from my brother's house to my sister's house. That's what I should name the trip, right? I should name it Going from My Brother's House to My Sister's House. It just sounds so redundant.
Oh, man.
I really want to visit you. I'll see you in 5 months.
We'll see you in 5 months.
Yeah.
It's like the olden days when they used to have wagons and everything.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's incredible.
People can follow you along your route right there through the website, all of that.
Yep.
Cool. And tomorrow you're going to be in...
I'm going to Princeton tomorrow.
Was that little boy in the mirror there?